Well, it's the first day of Spring Split LCS 2020. I'm joined right now by Froggen with coverage brought to you by Alienware to talk a little bit about Dig's first game. So we were talking a little bit before this, and you're like, you won, but you kind of don't feel like it's your best performance yet, at least from the team side, right?
Well, I know that we can play better, and we definitely showed like more decisive stuff in scrims. And today it was a really, really slow game. I don't think I played side lane properly. Like we didn't really play the map super well, even after we got a lead, and it seemed like we just kind of could do whatever we wanted in the game. We're just really scared of them just, I guess, going on us in mid and just like picking us off. So.
How does Dig compare to the former teams that you've been on in terms of, I don't know, just team dynamic and communication, etc.?
I think I'm actually really happy with this team because every single one is trying to contribute. It's not really like somebody is not talking and then it's like, oh, you should be saying this and that. It's like it's kind of just everyone is trying to contribute, like trying to make the team work. It feels really, really good right now. I guess we're about like 1 or 2 weeks. We have 1 week practice with Huni now. I know it feels pretty good. I think we're improving a lot. I don't know. I guess it's just it definitely feels different than other teams. It's hard to really like pinpoint what it is. It feels so different.
It's funny. I want to say the whole roster feels like a pretty chill roster, but then I think about Hooney, and I assume he's still as wild as ever.
Actually, he's pretty chill.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I was surprised too because my memory of playing with Huni was at All Stars, and he was just screaming his head off. But no, he's a really chill guy. He's actually really, really smart about the game. He teaches us a lot. So I don't know. I enjoy playing with him a lot, and we also have so much experience on the team. So a lot of us has just been through like playing LCS before, being in high pressure matches and stuff. So it's like really chill.
You've been playing. Actually, I'm glad you brought that up because I was thinking I was interviewing Smithy during Asset Day, and I'm like, damn, he's been playing for a long time. Obviously, Peter's been playing for a long time, but you've been playing for a very long time as well. Have you considered, how long you want to keep playing? Because it seems like you're still in great form. You're out there. You switch teams. Everything works out. What's it been like for you? And have you considered like how long you're going to keep playing LCS?
Um, I haven't really considered for how long I will keep playing because I think here in NA I haven't really had any success, and that's something I really want to achieve. So if it's like, if I feel like a roster like I'm getting offered to join or something can't really achieve it, it's probably about the time I will consider like just not being really worth joining that team because I think I've been on so many teams with like just like 4 rookies and it just seems really, really hard and everyone has to like learn how to play the game and coaching is still like new even though we're like 4 or 5 years into it. It's like it's so hard to just teach people like how the game works and stuff. So um, I don't know. Like I still enjoy playing the game. Obviously, I still feel like I'm really good, and I have a lot of diversity. I'm able to do a lot of things in the game. So I don't know. I feel like I can keep going for like as long as I want, honestly. But it kind of depends a lot on teams too.
Well, you mentioned you've ended up on teams with a lot of rookies, and then you had previously said this team is nice because you've got a lot of veterans on the team, right? Like Aframu, also been playing for a long time. Hooney, been to Worlds a ton, played in like almost every region. So, does this feel? Is that part of the reason why this team feels different for you? Is it make you more optimistic about your team's chances?
Yeah, definitely, because I think this is the first team where I actually have people with a lot of experience. I guess last year's like Honza has some experience, Ole has some experience and stuff, but it's not really like they haven't been playing for like super long, Like now we have 3 players that has actually been playing for a very long time. So yeah, it definitely like just feels different, feels good.
Well, I do want to ask you. A lot of people I feel are curious about how Froggen and Hooney are going to work out, right? Because people are like, Froggen wants to do all the cool shit in the mid lane. He might want a lot of resources. Hooney very clearly wants a lot of resources, has a lot of strong opinions. Do you have any anticipation for you guys potentially butting heads or what that dynamic could be like?
No, I think people have a misconception about like what getting resources is because I think we both just have strong laning phase foundations and we're both gonna like be strong out of laning phase and that's not really getting a lot of resources, it's just playing our lane right. Obviously, when it comes to side laning, I actually think Huni is extremely smart about that, and I think he's really selfless as well. He's just trying to do whatever is actually best for the team. So I don't really think there's going to be anything with like, oh, we're trying to butt heads or anything. It's more like if we don't understand something, we're just going to talk about it and be like, okay, this is like how each of us is like in like pressured in that situation or whatever is like best, you know. Like so far we've been scrimming for a week, we haven't really had like a single thing where it's like, no, this is the best, no, this is the best, and then it's like there's a problem. It's actually just really straightforward.
Well, I think both of you are also known for unconventional picks and trying to do different stuff. Should we expect any kind of cool flex pick situation between the two of you guys? Because theoretically, you have the ability to play a lot of stuff. He has a lot of ability to play a lot of stuff. I would love to see that. You know, it make the dig games in particular quite fun.
I mean, we are definitely able to play a lot of different stuff, and it kind of depends on what's in meta and what's out of meta, and like how the counter picks are looking. But we're both able to blind stuff and be fine, and we're both able to counter pick stuff and be fine. It just depends on how we want to like shape up our team comp. So right now, I feel like we have a pretty good balance about it, and we have definitely been playing some, I guess, more unconventional stuff than just meta stuff in scrims too. So yeah.
Do you? Curious. Your read on the meta. What do you think of mid lane in this meta right now?
I think it's okay. It ties in a lot with top lane actually, because there's a lot of flex picks that's strong right now. You see Rumble banned almost every single game, maybe every single game so far. I'm actually not sure, but that's able to go both mid and top. So maybe there's a lot of, I mean, for sure there's a lot of like, if you pick two flex picks, you can just like go to each other's roles as long as both are capable of playing, like shifting and playing mid and top. So there's so much like kind of weird stuff you're able to do in order to get like the right lane matchups. So things do get a bit funky sometimes.
Well, hey, there's a ton of Froggen fans out there. One of them, actually, I want to make a joke about Thorin and Loco's show ending because of. Did you see that? It was literally, oh my gosh. So they got in an argument. This is one of my favorite things. I mean, I love those guys, but it was very funny because Thorin was upset because Loco dismissed you. Thorin got upset about it, and then it became this huge fight, and then their show ended. So I just think it's funny that you're ending shows. But regardless, is there anything you want to say to all the Froggen fans out there who've been following your career for a long time? Excited to see you on Dig now.
Yeah, thank you guys for sticking with me, and of course I'll try my best to make you guys proud. And thank you guys for cheering.
Well, thank you so much for the interview. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. Isn't it frustrating how Broxa isn't over here yet? He's got his visa situation. It kind of makes it so that if a team beats Team Liquid, there's like an asterisk next to it, and Team Liquid's sucking. It's just like, man, you wish you could have something more dependable, more reliable, like an Alienware machine. That's right, they're my sponsor. You can check the link out in the video description below. Helps me out a ton if you do that. Love Alienware stuff. We've been using their hardware for everything we've been doing for the past year and a half now, I think. And it's just fantastic to be able to bring all this high-end gear with us to create videos like this one. That's why you're watching this in 4K, by the way. We didn't do that before the Alienware sponsorship. I don't know if you even have a 4K monitor, but guess what? If you need one, you can go over to alienware.com/Travis and check out their monitors. Either way, thanks so much for watching this. Please subscribe. Trying to hit 200K. That's my mission. It makes me happy. Goodbye.